Hello, Trashkin, and welcome to the Horror Sampler. I'm your humble host, your friendly bi Racoon on the spectrum, Rasp, a trash bear, and today I unfortunately have a few announcements that need to slide in. Don't panic, I'm not going anywhere, but... Oh, and before I forget, happy Halloween, since this is going to be the October episode. So, for Horror Samplers, and this is the big one, because I have no in point for the extended hours at the trash heap that's going to run into next year. We got to make some adjustments now to make sure everything can keep rolling smoothly. And the big one is taking Horror Samplers from bi-weekly releases to monthly. I'm not happy about it, but the Horror Sampler is the most complex and involved of my Let's Play projects. So that has to take the biggest hit. We're going to aim for the third Friday of every month. I'm still going to be taking requests and doing off-week stuff when I find a gem or I get a request. Everything's going to take me longer. I'm going to try and finish up the Forest of Drizzling Rain before the year is out. It unfortunately fell victim to limited time and the big Halloween release is... So the next thing is, we'll be back in December with Wild Arms Free. Plan moving forward there is to finish the main game, start the new game plus for the optional content, and keep some episodes of Wild Arms Code Alter, or Alter Code F, rolling out while I grind that down. And maybe a few episodes of weird and unfortunate things are happening in November, because I really want to get around to that one. Or, As the Die Falls. And the bigger one, Monday episodes will happen when I have a playthrough sewn up, edited, thumbnailed, and ready to roll, and not before. So those are going to have the longest lead time between series. Yeah, I know, I'm pushing back the playthrough of Lies of P again. I'm sorry, Trashkin. Every time I sit down to do a formal run, life punches me in the face. So we'll get to it when we get to it. So that's going to do it. For those, let's get into Charrons Lure by, I think it was JB Games? Un momento. Not JB Games. SB Jackson. There we go. For the Septic Eye Jam. Did I get that right? Pretty sure. Alright, let's roll in. So, Trashkin, turns out it's a fishing horse. I have judged 0. 20 souls. Alright. Whoa. Oh dear. Feel like I'm fishing in Yarnum. Ah, at last, the new soul arrives. I have awaited thee. Come here, young one. This is Hell's threshold, the limbo between life and eternal torment. All lost souls must pass through this lake before being cast into everlasting damnation. You have done deeds that brought thee here. Let me see thy sins. Yes. Listen well. I shall grant thee an opportunity to pass to the next stage of death without punishment. Guiding countless souls is an endless task. Aid me, and I shall free thee from fate. Thy task is simple. See that rod? Fish souls from the lake, and place them in the chest behind thee. There they will go straight to damnation. All you need to do is send 20 souls, and thy path will open. One last thing, if thou art curious, their deeds, speak with them before they are sent to eternal pain. Well, I am curious. Curious Racoon, so... Pick up rod? Yes. Okay. Right mouse to cast. And what a cast! Let's see what this fishing system looks like. The advisor. What is your sin? Now that death has claimed me, there is no pretense to maintain. I dug this grave with mine own hands. My lust for power led me astray from my duty to the Emperor. I lived in opulence, guiding the Empire from the shadows, caring little for the populace. What do you regret? None. I led my life as I willed, with cunning and comfort. Now I pay the price for my choices and ambitions. What stopped you? What could halt a mind such as mine? Only the inevitable march of age and decay of the body restrained my hand. You're going in the box. Condemn the soul? Yes. It literally acted in self-interest and has no regrets other than getting clapped. Like, I don't think that's redeemable without some heavy grease. Oh, okay, space to do that. Got it. Kind of low stakes. More, I guess you'd call it narrative driven. Oi. No, I played another one out of a slower burn called, I believe, Morning Wake, but I had just a hell of a time with the fishing system there. Like, I could not get in sync there. Speaking of not in sync. Alright, fine. I guess I'm fishing the other side of the lake. I mean, I assumed river, but I suppose it is still as hell. Oh, wow, that one was active. Heave-ho, heave-ho, away we go. I am just real bad at this. Hey, the colonist. What's your sin? I am no sinner. I brought freedom and progress to those uncivilized natives. Well, ain't you a delight? What do you regret? Perhaps I should not have meddled with the southern tribes so boldly. What stopped you? I was slain by uncouth savages. They ought to have simply surrendered the land. Oh, you're going in the box. Alright, next up. Hope we don't get any repeats. I had no regrets. Which ways we go? You know. No regret. Says you kind of don't get that you screwed up. Ah, the conflicted. What is your sin? God. So this is where I end up. I am not always in the right state of mind. It takes over and I can't help myself. What do you regret? I don't know. It's all a blur. I just remember screaming. I never meant to. I never wanted it. What stopped you? The bars, the cold walls. They told me I have to stay here. I had to stop. I had to try every day. What if I don't want to condemn it? Do I not get a choice in that? This one doesn't exactly seem to deserve it. But it can't cast again. It's Pandora's box. Alright, well, back to it we go. Must admit, it's kind of a rough system to get the hang of, but it does feel a little more active. Like, the hard part is you don't have a way to accelerate or decelerate. The section moves as fast as it moves, you know? Oh, yeah. Oh, do we finally have a sin of sloth? The doctor. What is your sin? I observed the limits of the human body and mind, inflicting pain and suffering to reveal truths no one dared seek. Their screams, their fear, were merely instruments in the pursuit of knowledge, forbidden to ordinary men. I perished before completing my most ambitious research. There was so much yet uncovered. What stopped you? When the government fell, my work ended. Unfortunate for me, I was captured whilst attempting to flee. Well, I've heard enough. Into the box you go. I'd prefer if I could get the ones that definitely deserve it, but so far that's all we've had, and one deeply confused soul that seems deeply unfortunate. The mother. What is your sin? Stealing. I know 'tis against God's will, but she was starving. My poor child. What do you regret? I love her, and do not regret having her, yet, alas, 'tis hard to speak of such things. What stopped you? You know what befalls those who seal such a crime is not taken lightly. I do not wish to do that. Oh God. Let me do some reading. Uno momento. I'm damned if I can find a way to. Oh, free. There we go. Oh? What dost thou think thou art doing? Thy task is to punish those, not to grant them freedom. Thou art like them, guilty. I think not that thou can escape punishment, if I so will it. Here, thou hast done well thus far. I grant thee one more chance, so long as thou art. Exist no more souls. I'm not damning a mother who fed their child. I don't care what the law says. Y'all ain't gonna get a raccoon like me to damn a mother for feeding their child. I don't care what means they had to do it by. Alright, the hard part's getting the falls right, because when it falls back, that can be a long damn time before it decides to zip forward again. The Drug Lord. Easy pop fly. What's your sin? How many sins a man like me got, huh? Too many to count. Capiche? What do you regret? Regret? Just that I got to spend an eternity without a good cigar. I gotta spend an eternity without a good cigar. Should have sent Tony on that deal. I knew it was too good to be true. He never listens. Well, into the box you go. I got another 20 to go. We already had some real highlights. We've released one soul, and we've already gotten threatened. The executioner. What is your sin? I come from a long line of executioners. Killing is no choice. It is inherited. What do you regret? That my name was never truly mine. From birth, I was bound to this duty, shunned by society for deeds that must be done by someone. What stopped you? Nothing, truly. I led a quiet life. As was required. I only hope my kin might one day break free from this curse and find peace within it. You know what? Let's see what happens. Well, didn't you just lean towards threatening me? You're okay with that one, but the mother lifting bread. That's your problem. I'm not saying there isn't a sin in acting as a tool of execution. But I have some sympathy for that one. The greedy. What is your sin? Greed, they say? Ha! My only sin was being smarter, richer, and better than everyone else. What a delight. Un momento, Trashy. Smarter, richer, and better than everyone else. What do you regret? That I couldn't buy more time. Time was all I needed to own the world. Death, darling. Even I couldn't swipe a credit card to escape that one. In the box you go. Yes. Well, we're going to swap over to you when I catch something, so uno momento. The hazard. What do you have to say for yourself, Luo and Luke? What is your sin? I wasn't careful. I thought I could handle it. Multitask. Be smarter than the road. Clearly I was wrong. I should have just put down the goddamn phone. For once. Oh! The other car. Okay. Trashkin, I have more than once in my life had my friends, my family, and myself in danger because of someone that could not be bothered to operate vehicles safely. In the box you go. Alright. Next. Ah, the hunter. What is your sin? A trap meant for beasts caught a man instead. That's my sin. What do you regret? That I set it in the first place. I see his face every time I close my eyes. I understand. They weren't meant to be there, but what stopped you? After that day, the woods turned quiet and I couldn't go back to what I loved. Tough call, you. On the one hand, you set a trap. It was incredibly hazardous. You didn't set out to take a life. But a life you cost all the same. You told no one of it. That doesn't exactly say regret. That says protecting yourself. Even if you did not do what you did to do that again, that could just be trying to prevent yourself from facing the same situation twice. Ooh, I tell you, it's a simple fishing system, but it's got its quirks. Un momento. The inventor. Your sin? Pride, I suppose. Pride of my mind. What I create. I never imagined the world would use it like this. And you're right. The destruction my existence caused. All those lives I cannot escape. I thought I was building progress, not ruin. What stopped you? Nothing could have. There was no point in being stopped. Once my research was public, I had no control. I can only lift the weight of it. The hell of knowledge is, once it's out there, it's out there. The hell about data and information is, there's something about the nature of it that once it's out, it's out. That it seems to want to be out in the world. You can't unring a bell, as the saying goes. Yeah, I think that one. Alright, well, see you next sketch. The Judge. What's your sin? This is the final judgment. I must admit, the fault lies with my own avarice, having yielded to corruption whilst entrusted with the law. What do you regret? Though my position afforded me sufficient means, in hindsight, I ought to have declined those improper inducements. What stopped you? Once the authorities began scrutinizing the administration of justice, I deemed it prudent to desist from further misconduct. Yep. Nope. You were sworn to uphold the law. Absolutely not. In you go. You regret it now. But if they didn't come for you, would you have just kept that up? Seems like it. Alright. Next catch. Ooh. This one I goes. Ooh. The King. This is almost definitely going in the box. Your sin. As a king, such as I, ought not to stand judge. The will of the royalty is the will of God. Your regret? Only regret is granting too much liberty to the peasants. They should not have remained, or they should have remained in the proper station. Their treachery. Certes, the very subjects I did govern conspired against me, yet none shall ever wield power as I did. Get in the box. Get in the box. This is not stupid leadership. Get in the box. Try better luck next life. Alright, next catch. The Liar. Alright, let's hear it. Your sin? Me? I'm a saint. I ain't done nothing wrong in this life. Just the small things. Nothing worth mentioning. Stopped me. I had plans, big ones, but my associates kept distracting me. Couldn't get anything done. Into the box you go. Yeah, I'm sure I'm probably gonna get straight up yeeted into the eternal punishment after this, but that's fine. I got to chuck a king in the box. Right, next catch. The Malefactor. Well, out with the sin. What do you got? I left a few loose ends, if you will. What stopped you? Luck. Into the box you go. You won't even admit your sin. Alright, next sketch. The Manager. Finally, my revenge. Well, we'll see. Your sin? I only did what brings profit. You worked hard, or you don't belong. That's the truth of this state. What do you regret? I was raised this way, taught this way. It's always been this way. If someone couldn't handle it, that's unfortunate, but not my fault. The company fell apart in the end. Profits dropped. The board replaces you. That's what stops you. Not guilt, not lives. We are all just In the box you go. It's the no appeals. You belong in the box. Alright, next soul. The Protester. Alright, your sin? They call it sin, I call it resistance. I raised my voice, and the people heard me. My words lit the fire, and the fire burned down their walls, even if blood needed to be shed. What do you regret? No regrets, brother. I died a martyr. My blood's on the ground, but my hope's in the sky. Maybe my death will water the roots of justice for my people. What stopped you? A shot in the middle of my speech. Not reason, not justice, just cold lead tearing through my chest while I spoke of freedom. Bright damn red. Ah, this one. Given the malefactor was also bright damn red. In this case, yes. I'm going with it because it's like, yes, if blood was needed, blood was needed. If they die, they die. Which I just innately do not trust. Oh, we got another 3 souls to go. This system isn't bad, but it is somewhat forgiving. There's Torps for his morning kibble. Hello, Torps. Do you have anything to say to the audience? No? Alright, off with you. Alright, next soul. The thief. Your sin? Call it what you want. Stealing, thriving, some people call it talent. Quick hands, living on the... Oh. You regret? Not too regretful, eh? Should have done some bigger jobs, to be honest. What stopped you? Got sloppy once, and that's all it takes. It's a risk I've lived with my whole life. Yeah. Yep. Don't feel too bad about that one. Was it some noble cause? It was literally for the sake of Frel. Alright, next soul. Oop. Curses. The Vengeful. Well, this seems like an easy pop fly. I took a life, not for greed, not for gain, but for revenge. Still a sin, I know. That at the end of the day, it didn't bring me peace. Killing doesn't undo what's been done. What stopped you? After losing all motivation, I turned myself in. Probably to atone for what I did. I understand the motivations, but I'm making my best guesses here. Yep. Well, I botched that one. And we're on our last Studge and Soul, so it feels wrong not to film the catch. Tricksy one, eh? There we go. The Warlord. Seems like an easy pop fly. Your sin. I have waged war across many lands, spilled much blood. All for my people. I brought glory and prosperity to our nation. Your regret? I'm a warrior. Proud blood. Regret has no place in my heart, only honor and strength. You, death in battle is the way of warriors. Through it, our glory passes to the next generation. Yeah, I'm fine with that one. Let me guess. I freed one too many souls. I see, so this is thy decision. Disappointing to say the least. Trust thou wilt not come to regret it. I understand my choice. You have freed 2 souls. You have damned 18. Oh, it's just a straight breakdown. This was the first game jam. We hope you enjoyed it. I did. It's some tough calls. I wonder how other people dance that knife edge, and if I saw all the souls there were to see. Well, SB Jackson has certainly earned a follow. Next game. Hello, Trashkin. Quick heads up, this one's going to feature flashing lights. So you might want to skip to the next game, or check for the all clear code down below, or take all due precautions heading in. Alright, Trashkin. See ya at the gameplay. Alright, Trashkin. Next up is Cold Meat by Gravity Racoon? What do you know? Oh, speaking of which, if you look very carefully, there's a handsome devil helping himself right in the corner there. So this one comes with a little exposition. It goes like this. Your job. Your name is Bob, a simple meat delivery driver who just wants a living. You thought this next delivery was just another tick on a list of millions. You've done before. But one step inside this butcher shop is all it takes for you to feel that something's not quite right. You can feel it, the thickening air, the cold walls, the echoing steps. You can't help but feel like something's waiting, and you're its next meal. Well, in we go. Ooh, Racoon. Ah! Denied the jam delivery. Alright. Meat to the freezer. Odd. Hey! Oh. Okey-doke. Oh dear. Flashing lights, Trashkin. Yikes. I guess right, I guess. Uh-oh. Yep. Nope, nope. Oh dear. Oh, noes. Well, that's game, Trashkin. Oh. No, that's... Okay, well, thank Glob for that. Trashkin. Even here, there is hope. Whoa! Well, isn't that great? And we're gonna have to fall it down the meat tunnel. Oh, no. Oh. I wasn't prepared for a colonoscopy today. Well, here goes. Okay. Woo. More dangerously, that means there's a door to the outside for that thing. Yay! I'm like, oh no, I'm about to get caught. Tanuki Designs. Well, I do have to do a quick hey flashing lights, but good all around. First project, a way to learn, experiment, create something from the heart, fueled by passion, stubbornness, and way too much. Thank you for playing. Happy too, you earned a follow. This is short, it's interesting enough. I'm a little disappointed not to find a raccoon in a dumpster, but that's a me problem. It's short, it's solid, there's just a tiny little Easter egg in the corner there. This is excellent first work, to be frank. There's no major issues that I found. It has the right amount of space between oh dear glob. Good work all around. I look forward to your next work. So, that's going to do it for this one, Trashkin. Next game. And next up, Trashkin, The Radio Tower by Zogon Games, made for the Halloween Game Jam of this year, 2025. Let's see how she plays, shall we?
Hey, Johnny. Sorry for the short notice, but we really need communication in that area restored as soon as possible.
Don't worry, boss. You're paying me triple the usual, so I'll be quick.
That's the spirit. Just remember, the tower is right on the edge of the evacuation zone, so lay low, right?
Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass.
I wasn't expecting a Manly Badass Hero reference. Alright, well, we can just roll straight up to. Terrific. Alright. Ooh, nice shadow. Must be a chilly fall day. Odd. Yeah. Look at you. Look at this fuss and muss. Look at this potato. Hey, friend. How you doing? The company needs you to go beyond the limits of a lifespan. Try Forever Serum today. We didn't bring our own tools? Get the ladder. I'm sorry, I've read that into the level of fusing of Devon, get the table. Oh, get to the ladder. Screwdriver. That is an unslotted bolt. That can't be safe. Well, up we go. Yeah, nothing is directing me to do anything with that. Yet. Ah! You. You look like a likely candidate. Alright. Oh, alright. Pull and hold. Wonder why they're all disconnected. Weird. It must be thermal contraction. Very technical term. Oh. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, right. Whoa. How's it going, Crow? Kind of looks like a reactor out there. A little bit of... Hell of a view of the lake, though. Again, but on the right this time. Spooters. Yeah. Yep. Right, job done. Moving right along. Huh. Like something took a breath. Other than me. Ah. What was that? The heck? The heck, I say. Ah, must be seeing things. Well, it was a good job while it lasted. Oh, there it is. Oh boy, we're not very fast. Oh boy. I think we're done for. Yep, nope. We're just barely faster than it. Oh, that's game. Ooh, this is gonna be a rough one. Come on. Oh no, I'm too high. Oh god. Well, we did better this time, sort of. Woof. No pressure, right? No pressure. No pressure. No pressure. The things I'll do for double or triple time. Ah, brother. Oh, noes. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Pretty sure our health insurance doesn't cover this. Or that. Oh, that's depressing. But an interesting little jaunt. I have to admit, this is fascinating. Comment nuked by something you hated or liked about the game without absolutely any context. Okay, why not? But not bad for a 10-minute game. Like, it's just frustrating enough to keep me interested. Alright, next game. And next up, Metal Undergrowth by Ken Forrest, who we haven't checked in with since, I think, the light art demo? Yeah. Let's see what they've been up to. I know this one was made for a jam. Ooh. I know it takes place in a superstructure. I didn't read much further than that. Whoa! Uh-oh. Oh, dear. That's a hole in the ground. That's problems. Yeah, that's problems, alright! I knew we were going down the second I saw a gap. It seems there's been an accident. Open the door? Yes, please. Snails. Buggos. Heavily damaged. Creatures that can be used as repair resources have been detected. Collect them and place them into the fabricator. Understood. Oh. Spool. Wire snail. Let's, okay. Alright. Well, it's good enough a haul for now, I guess. Iron Ladybug. Alright, of those, 2 of those, 3 of those, 5 of those. How am I even supposed to? The heck? Huh. One of them. One of those. Bingo. Springs under bed. Oh, I see. Net, flares, inventory. Well, we can take those, and that. And creature types to the area. Woo! Well, let's focus on those upgrades for a beat. That's... right here. Yeah. Alright, one of them. Didn't know there was a limit. Alright, well. So we need repair wise. Yeah. Battery wasps, I think. No, we got 4 and 1, so... There we go. I wouldn't recommend. Battery B. Dang. as we can pull. Yeah. Don't know what those are, but I'm missing springs. Okay. Just help myself to these springs. Not sure what was up with that flying vacuum. Oh, I'm missing wire snail. Okay. Well, I got enough springs for that. Let's gather up what's hanging out. Oh, I need another iron beetle. Okay. Well, there's not something here. Stuck up on the beetles. Since you're hanging out there. Steel beetles. Good to know. Let's get those filed away. Well, we'll take care of that. Alright. Craft a few more nets. Alright, we need 3 for the frame. Well, heck, man. Alright. Being the case, I'm gonna want to snag as many as I can up front. Knew that vacuum was gonna hurt us. See why the inventorio is important now. All right. fix that. Cool. Alright, what do new creatures take? 3 fireflies, 1 steel. Alright, E to launch. Got it. Oh, there's still now. Oh boy. Alright. What was I after? Oh, right. One of those... 3 of those. Jerk. I guess I'll just grab a smorgasbord here. Three batteries. Alright. 3 light bulbs. Whoa. Alright, there we go. Awesome. Alright, oh, this is going to get tricky. Bingo. Jerk. From the air. Alright, well. Alright, 2 and 2, huh? says we're gonna have to do more gathering, we may as well see about those upgrades that we can do. I have to admit, this is not what I expected, but it's fascinating. Strings I got? Only the two? Okay. I am out of nets. Whoops. Oh, some more springs around here somewhere. Bingo. Cleaned us right out. Those rockets aren't what you call accurate, but that's what you can do under the circumstances, I suppose. Well, dang, I missed everything. Jumping's kind of tricky, oddly enough. Alright, craft. Alright. Too short. There we go. Max. Alright, so we need 2 and 2. Well, let's take care of them steel beetles. Whoops. Double up. There we go. There's the chutzpah. Oh, that's for the large bugs, I see. Alright, maxed. Alright, let's see about real. Get out of here! Alright, grab 2. Yeah, I'm making even 4. Got it. I don't know what the heck that is. Overgrown engine. We need 3 of those. Okay, cool. Well, we carry the 1 at a time, but that's fine. Bingo. Damn it. Oh, it didn't get all of them. Cool. Yep. Off we go. What a fascinating little pile of weird. So this was a helicopter? I thought we were just sliding along on the rail. I must admit, that was certainly engaging. Like, you did a lot with a small map, you added a little bit of an upgrade system. That was not what I expected from a short game. I gotta admit, Ken. Oh, well. Well, that's depressing. Ludum Dare 58. That was the... I was trying to remember. Huh. Well, it's a fascinating little world. Definitely unique, odd. The idea of rail car of... what am I thinking of? Suspended rail cars. What is suspended rail? I don't recall if there's a term. Hold on, Trashy. My ADD is calling me. Ah, it turns out you just get suspended monorail, as that turns out. I don't know if there's a more technical term, but I feel like there is. But as always, Ken delivers something interesting and short. It reminds me, I should get around to playing LiDAR. That's out. Alright, Trashkin, that's going to do it for this week. Again, unfortunately, we're down to once a month due to trash heap duties, so you'll be seeing the horse sampler a little less often. I will still be taking my traditional month off at the end of the season, but... And I'll be back with Wild Arms in December, so... Things are a little scattered, but hey, we're getting there. So, we've got plenty more Halloween-themed biz for you. We release an awful lot. We've got the playthrough of... Hold on, it's coming. Days Gone. And a boatload of playthroughs still going on. We got a whole week of Stranger and Unfortunate Things are happening. I believe we're currently on Moons of Madness, which reminds me to do the promo for that. And plenty of others. So, if you still have the itch for some Let's Play, hey, we got plenty for you. If you have to depart us now, well, hey, thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching. Help yourself to a drink and a snack on your way out. If you'd like to know when the trash fire is lit, you can always subscribe and hit the bell. That's your call. If you'd rather wander up in your own time to the trash fire, hey, that's fine by me. Of course, if you're already subscribed and still feel like helping out the channel, likes and dislikes burn equally in the trash fire and the algorithm. Shares help us out tremendously because YouTube isn't going to be pushing horror content anytime soon. Let alone Let's Plays. And combine the two and you're really at the bottom of the barrel. As far as the algorithm's concerned. And of course, the most valuable of all, comments. Which let me know how you're doing, if somebody's watching, and occasionally provide me with feedback and suggestions. I don't always take requests, Trashkin, but it's always nice to see what other folks point me to, and I've had some really good times digging through suggestions and requests. And of course, until next time, remember to count your spoons, hydrate, medicate, and take care of yourselves as best you can. Don't forget to tell the people you love you give a good damn. Go play some games. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.